Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Sharmin Sultana, Associate Professor Ad-Din Sukina, Women's Medical College. Welcome you all to today's session. Today we discuss about glucocorticoid hormone. The glucocorticoid hormones have gained their name because they exhibit important effects that increase blood glucose concentration. They have additional effects on protein and fat metabolism that are equally as important to body function as their effect on carbohydrate metabolism. The major glucocorticoids are cortisol, which exert 95% of all the glucocorticoid activity, then cortisone and corticosterone. Cortisone exhibit 4% of glucocorticoid activity, and corticosterone is like cortisone, it also exhibit all the glucocorticoid activity, but these are less potent than cortisol. These are natural glucocorticoids in our body, but there are some synthetic glucocorticoids also. They are prednisone, methylprednisone and dexamethasone. The prednisone is 4 times as much potent as cortisol, and methylprednisolone is 5 times as potent as cortisol, and dexamethasone is 30 times as potent as cortisol. Now we come to the point, what are the function of cortisol? We mentioned earlier that cortisol has important metabolic effects, and ultimate effect of cortisol is it increases blood glucose level, that means it is a glucogenic hormone. Then effect of glucocorticoid or cortisol on carbohydrate metabolism. Cortisol stimulate gluconeogenesis, and it decreases the utilization of glucose by the cells. As a result, it increases blood glucose concentration and there is adrenal diabetes. Then effect of glucocorticoids or cortisol on protein metabolism. It decreases the cellular protein and it increases liver and plasma proteins. Thus, it increases blood amino acid and it causes mobilization of amino acid from the extrahepatic cells, and it enhances mobilization of amino acid into hepatic cells. Then effect of cortisol on fat metabolism. Cortisol causes mobilization of fatty acid from adipose tissue, and excess cortisol causes obesity. Then cortisol has anti-inflammatory effect and it is important in resisting stress. Anti-inflammatory effect of cortisol. Cortisol exert anti-inflammatory effect in 2 ways. It can block the early stages of inflammation when inflammation has not yet even begins. And number 2, if inflammation has already begun, it causes rapid resolution of inflammation and increased rapidity of healing. Cortisol has the following effects in preventing inflammation. These are the following effects by which cortisol exerts its anti-inflammatory effect. It stabilizes the lysosomal membrane. Then it decreases the permeability of the capillary membrane. Then cortisol decreases both migration of the WBC into the inflamed area, and it also decreases the phagocytosis of damaged cells. Cortisol suppresses the immune system by suppressing the lymphocyte production in the body, and it lowers fever by decreasing production of interleukin 1 by the WBC. Thus, cortisol has the global effect in anti-inflammatory action. It has other functions also, such as effect on allergy, effect on immune system in infectious disease, and effect on blood cells in infectious disease. Cortisol block the inflammatory response in allergic reactions and decrease the lymphoid tissue production throughout the body, and thus it has effect on immunity in infectious disease, and it also causes production of RBC, that means it causes erythropoiesis in case of infectious disease. These are all about the function of glucocorticoids or cortisol. Now, what is the permissive action of glucocorticoids or cortisol? We know the cortisol has permissive action. And what is this? Small amount of cortisol must be present for some chemical reactions to occur in our body. Without this small amount of glucocorticoid, these metabolic reactions cannot occur. This effect of cortisol is called the permissive action of cortisol, and the glucocorticoid causes the glucagon and catecholamines to cause their calorigenic effect, and there is also catecholamines to exert their lipolytic effect, and catecholamines also produce pressure response and bronchodilation due to the presence of this cortisol. That means these are the permissive actions of cortisol. Thank you.